Well, hello again and welcome to another Hyperion Morning. How you doing out there? Happy Wednesday, everybody. You made it to the middle of the week. Getting over the hump today, onward to the weekend. It's nearly Friday. You almost got this. We got this together. We're going to make it through it, and I'm here to help support you doing that. So hopefully the beginning of your week has been good. Hopefully everything's been fantastic for you. Hopefully everything's been great. I'm sure it's been tough. Mondays, Tuesdays, never easy. But again, we're almost through it. It'll be before the week. It'll be the weekend again before you know it. Good morning, Mary Ann. Thanks for joining us on the show. So happy to have you here with me on this morning. Hopefully your day is off to a great start as well. So good to have anybody join me on any given day. I just really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming along on this journey of positivity that we're on here on this show. And today's show is going to be a little bit short. I mentioned it. The last few shows have been short. You know, I'm battling through it a little bit. Today's going to be a little bit shorter. But, there is some good news today. And I'm going to give you as I've been doing this week, my little illness update. So the reason why today's show might be a little shorter is last night, my body was battling through it. I mean, it was really battling through it last night. I can feel it today. I'm like, my head is foggy. It seems like I've been through the ringer last night. But the really good news is my fever broke last night. Yes, my fever is back down. My temperature is back down to where it should be, which probably means, fingers crossed, because I've been there already, that this might be wrapping itself up, that maybe this was the final culminating battle between my body and this flu that has been devastating me over the last several days. So just hoping that that's the case. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I feel it today. I feel it this morning. Like my body was going through everything last night to try and get that thing out of here. I feel like I really feel like I ran a marathon or something in the middle of the night, just laying in bed. But the good news is my temperature is back down to normal. So thank you, Marianne. Me too. It's been a while. It's been like a week. I'm happy to possibly say that we are on the tail end of this thing now, but we'll see. Hopefully this is the last illness update I have. I don't like having to give, well, I guess I don't have to give illnesses updates, but I like to kind of let you know what's going on. Look, you go on social media, life is so perfect. Everything is so perfect. It makes you think that everything going on out there is amazing. And why isn't my life as amazing as some of these other people or whatever? Your life is amazing as anybody else's. They just don't put on the points that are maybe some of the dirtier, nastier points that everybody goes through. I wanted to share a little bit of that with you too, that sometimes, you take a few punches, and the flu comes along, it happens. So I like to let you in on what's going on in our lives and let you know what's happening. So that's why I share with this and just kind of fill you in what's happening. But good news, we may be on the tail end of this thing. So hoping for the best. Let's make it off of me again and move it on to something else. We did, as we mentioned yesterday, receive the Fantastic Four trailer, and it truly was fantastic. We received it yesterday on Good Morning America. Did not watch it on Good Morning America. We'll admit that. I did watch it on YouTube, but boy, was it something else. We got a lot of good stuff out of this. It was, it's a teaser trailer, short, but we got to see the team in the suits. We got a little peek at Galactus, who is probably going to be, well, we already knew it was going to be the antagonist of this film. We got to look at Herbie, the robot, who is kind of a team member, team assistant, shall we say, that I don't believe has been in any of the Fantastic Four iterations going up to this point, they've tried to redo Fantastic Four a few times, not really with a lot of great success. But I don't think Herbie's been a part of it, but we got to see him here. Really cool 60s-ish vibe going on with the way they're looking at this film. I also love this, where you see the Thing there, who is going to be played by Ibn Mas Bacharach, who you may know from The Bear. I love that they had a little cooking thing for him, where he was like tasting a little Herbie's cooking, making a few comments on it, and adding a little things to it, because it's The Bear. It's all about restaurants. It's all about cooking. It's all about family. I just love that they added that in there, because I just thought that was really, really funny, to make him be a part of this, trying to make this meal a little bit better. But I just thought it was so funny. But I loved it. I thought it was great. I'm very excited for this film. I'm hoping they get it right, because the Fantastic Four is such an important group in the Marvel universe that they haven't, like I already mentioned, have not quite gotten right to this point. I'm like this cast. I like the look of this film, and I'm hoping they get this right, because it looks like what they're looking forward to going forward is going to have a lot to do with the Fantastic Four. And so if they can get this right, this is going to be huge for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So hoping for the best. Movie comes out July 25th of this year. Very, very excited to see it. So yeah, that was really cool yesterday for sure. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, it is National Celebrate Women and Girls in Sports Day. Well, actually, it's just Women and Girls in Sports Day. But we should always celebrate them, and it should be Women and Girls in Sports Day every day, of course. Absolutely, 100%. Women's sports are fantastic. And women and girls it shouldn't even need to be talked about. Because just like anybody else, everybody gets the same treatment, I mean, why? But celebrate it today. Definitely celebrate it today. Watch some women's sports today. Enjoy some women's sports. If you have daughters, get them out there and get them playing and have some fun. It's just a good day to celebrate all of that. Hey, if it's your birthday today, very happy birthday to you. It is February 5th, 2025. Here are just a few of the people that you celebrate your birthday with. How about great slugger, Major League Baseball slugger, Hank Aaron? Would have been 91 today, born on this day in 1934. We lost him just a few years ago, back in 2021. Of course, all-time home run. Well, he's not really technically not the all-time home run leader in Major League Baseball right now, but let's be honest, he's the all-time home run leader, naturally. Hank Aaron, 755 home runs over his career, broke Babe Ruth's home run record back in April 8th of 1974 when he hit his 715th home run. He was an MVP, 25-time All-Star, just a great, great, great baseball player. Again, would have been his 91st birthday today. Very, very funny guy from SNL. You may know him. Maybe you know him from there. You've seen him he was in Mean Girls. He was had a recurring role in The Goldbergs. Anyway, Tim Meadows, he turned 64 today, born on this day in 1961. Funny dude. Really, really funny guy. Great actress, Academy Award-winning actress, Laura Linney. She turned 61 today, born on this day in 1964. She was in Love Actually. She's more recently been in Ozark. We loved her in John Adams as Abigail Adams. I don't know if you ever watched that series. I believe it was on HBO, but it was really, really good. But like I said, she turned 61 today. And Cristiano Ronaldo, think about what you want about this guy, but he is no question, one of the best soccer players in the world and a pretty good looking dude. He turns 40 today, born on this day in 1985, from Portugal. He is a great, great soccer player. A little bit A little bit arrogant sometimes is the way he comes across to me, but there's no questioning his skill. He is really, really good. So, very happy birthday to them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you as well. Gonna do just a quick hit of shameless self promotion before I get out of here. We are going to have a new episode this week. I feel by Sunday we'll be ready to record a new episode, and we are going to recap last week, our vacation, the good, the bad, the ugly. We're probably going to go through it and discuss it all. Originally, I was going to split this up into two parts, talk about the cruise, talk about the Walt Disney World stay. Well, since the Walt Disney World stay was a little bit limited, probably going to be just put into one big thing, and we'll talk about the whole situation, but focus as much as possible on the highlights, the positivity, like we like to do here on this show. So that'll be coming up here on Sunday. By the way, I haven't been able to put out the video episode for this last week's show yet. Just haven't felt up to putting it together. Hopefully within the next day or two, I'll be able to get that out. Where we spoke to Chris Mazza of the Mazza's Musings podcast. Keep an eye on YouTube for that. If you like and subscribe, as I really wish you would, if you like and subscribe to us here on YouTube, then you'll know whenever that hits. So just giving you a heads up on that as well. All right, gonna get out of here. Gonna try and shake off the cobwebs in my head or whatever I got to do. I'll be back tomorrow to do all this with you. Hopefully things keep progressing. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. All right, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Remember, always, 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 please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, always keep sharing that positivity. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. to do all those things with you. Until that time, have a magical day, everybody. Bye.